Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to 2022 and welcome back to the Imagination Train. Today, Miss Rhoden is going to read you a book called Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. And it's a story about a little boy who finds the courage to overcome his fears. I wonder, do you have fears that you would like to overcome? I wonder what Jabari's fear is. Let's find out. "I'm jumping off the diving board today," Jabari told his dad. "Really?" said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. "I'm a great jumper," said Jabari, "so I'm not scared at all." Would you be scared to jump off of a diving board? Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms, bent their knees, and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! "Looks easy," Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Wonder why Jabari squeezed his dad's hand back. Do you think that he might be a little scared? Let's see. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. "You can go before me if you want," he told the kids behind him. "I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do." Jabari thought and thought. I wonder, do you think he's really trying to think about a special jump? Or do you think maybe, just maybe, he might be a little scared? Jabari started to climb up and up. "This ladder is very tall," he thought. "Are you okay?" called his dad. "I'm just a little tired," said Jabari. "Well, maybe you should climb down and take a little rest," said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. "I forgot to do my stretches," he said to his dad. "Stretching is very important," said his dad. Miss Rhoden agrees, stretching is very important. "I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping," Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. Wow, look at that diving board, how high it is. "It's okay to feel a little scared," said his dad. "Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath. And I tell myself, I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and it feels a little like a surprise." Jabari loves surprises. I bet you do too. Jabari took a deep breath and he felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edges. Do you think he's going to be able to actually jump off that board? Do you think he's going to have the courage? Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. "I love surprises," he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Wow, he actually did it. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! Wow, look at that smile on his face. "Jabari, you did it," said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. What? A double backflip? Jabari's going to try something even bigger? Wow, I love the way that Jabari built up the courage to overcome his fear of jumping up off the high dive. I wonder, is there a fear that you want to try to overcome? And how would you go about building the courage to overcome it? I know Miss Rhoden doesn't like heights, and I would probably do what Jabari does and take a deep breath and keep telling myself I can do it until I overcame it. So I'm wondering, what's that fear for you, and how are you going to overcome it? When you see Miss Rhoden in the hallway,